Hello again, and you join me in my shed. What do you think those are? After a bit of research, I found out what they are, and I'll tell you at the end of the video. But I just want to see what your comments were, first of all. I'm sure many of you will know straight away what they are. Just, if you do, put in the comments below. Like a multi-head plier device. Did you notice the beard's gone? Well, there's a bit of stubble there. Getting sick of being called Santa. Anyway, let me show you these a little bit more closely. So I picked them all from a car boot sale probably a month or so ago. And I thought, they look interesting. Done some research into them. I think I know what they are. So I'm going to do a bit of a clean up. It looks like the guy who had them before, they were rusted, and he's wire brushed them. They still look very pitted. There's a bit of a wiggle in there. Half the job's been done. I'm going to grind it back, clean them up, polish them, put a new pin in there as well. And let's see how they turn out. So let's get straight to it. And while I'm doing a bit of a clean up, put in your comments what you think they are, and I'll tell you at the end what I think they are. So there we are, all complete. I'm not totally happy with them. Let me show you why. So if you can see what I've done, I've put a new pin in there. I made it out of an old bolt. So yeah, ground it down. I really need to get a lathe at some point. But the grinder and the belt sander worked for what I needed anyway. The wiggle's gone. So that's gone, but they're very stiff. Now what I might do is put some like grinding paste in there or something, like the valve grinding paste you can get, put in between just to free it up a little bit, because they are a little bit stiff, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, still open up. And if you didn't know, I'm sure most of you do, they're called hog ring pliers. Well, I think they are anyway. What do you think? Like a bit of wire that's bent, you buy a pack of them, and then you pop it in there, and then if you want to fix fencing together, for example, or you've got the wire along the fencing, like the guide wire, and you want to fix the fencing to it, you put the ring in there and then clamp it shut. And there's obviously two sizes on here. I think they sit into that ledge there. But yeah, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the finish. This was a bit of a learning curve for me, because, well, literally a learning curve, because doing the curves on that belt sander can be a bit of a mission. Practice makes perfect, of course, but there's certainly a talking point if anyone wants to know what they are, and you can go, ooh, what do you think they are? But it's the first pin I've done with a ball peen hammer, and it seems to have turned out all right. You may have seen in the video, but I grinded the top part of the pin off, hoping that I could just knock it through. Well, I put it in the vise, and what actually happened was probably the energy was put towards the head of that pin. While I was knocking on there, that pin, the head of that pin broke off. I hope that makes sense. So as I ground that off, not there must be some reason behind that, and I'm probably doing it completely wrong, but it worked. It got the pin out, which is the main thing. I'll have a look at other techniques on my next project, but yeah, I'm quite happy with them. There's still a few pitting marks down here, around here, where I couldn't get to. I probably could hand sand that actually, but overall I like them. There's certainly room for improvement. But I enjoyed that little project. What do you think to them? I suppose, seeing as it's Christmas, we can use these as nutcrackers. Like for monkey nuts. I think they'd probably work, actually. I might wrap them up for the wife. Anyway, between Christmas and New Year, I'll probably bring out another video. But if I don't see you before, have a great Christmas to you and yours. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Cheers. See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.